Alright, first example here is going to be the following. If we have log of xy, log of xy, anytime that there is no base written, such as right here, if there is no base written there, then the base is 10. That's called a natural log. The base is 10 when it's not written. Or not a natural log, that's my fault. I was thinking of the other one. That is called a common log. Common is 10, a base of 10. If you have a natural log, it has a base of a constant e, which we'll get into later. But this is a common log. The base is 10 when it's not written. But the purpose of this example is to break up log x, y. Anytime you have two items multiplied together inside of a log, then you can break it up as log x plus log y. And that is it. That's all you can do to it. And in the next example, we have log of 2x. Whether it's two variables or a constant and a variable, you can still break them up as addition. So it's log 2 plus log x. And it works the same if you have multiple items, more than two. You'll have 3xy. You can break that up as log 3 plus log x plus log y. What can I break this one up as? Yes, log 10 plus log x plus log y. Solution on this problem should be log 1/2 plus log x. In this example, we have log of x divided by y, or log of x over y. Whenever you have division inside of the log, you can break it up like this. You can break it up like this. Log of x minus log y. Things together. We have log of 3x over y. You can break this up as log 3 plus log x minus log y. What can I break this one up as? Log 2xy over z. What goes first? Right. That should be a minus sign here. Yeah, log 2 plus log x plus log y minus log z. Log of x squared. When you have log of x squared, by rule you can move this exponent of 2 out to the left of the log. So you end up with 2 log x. Exponents can be moved out in front of the log. The solution on this should be 2 log x plus log y. The solution for the practice problem, you're going to start off with log 3 plus 2 log x. You can break up these two here as plus, but remember with this one you have to move the 2 out to the left. Now when I have division, I can subtract, but if you're subtracting everything in the bottom, you want to put parentheses around it to start with and have log 5 plus 2 log y. And when you go back to simplify that, you can see a shortcut. Minus log 5 minus 2 log y when you distribute the -1 all the way through. So this should be your final answer. If you have that, you get a bonus of 200. Here's an example. Log 4x to the third over 3y to the fourth. Yes, we have division in there, but you can't do any subtraction yet. You have to break up the top, and that would be log 4 plus 3 log x, because this exponent can be moved out in front of the log here. Now you get to the division bar, and of course you're going to need minus. You're going to have log 3 to start with from here, but now you have the y to the fourth. That is 4 log y when you simplify it. But yes, these two here are multiplied together, and you would normally put a plus sign in there, but remember you're below the denominator or the fraction bar now, so it's going to be easier just to make it 4 log y. The solution for the practice problem is log 6 plus 4 log x minus log 5 minus 5 log y. Log of the square root of x. The square root of something is the same as the half power of that something. So in reality, this is log x to the half power. And you can do what with that half power? Put it in front to make it 1/2 log x. In this example, we have log square root of xy. Now with this, it's the same thing as saying log of the half power of xy. And that half power can be moved out front, such as this. But one thing you have to remember is that that half power was on the x and the y. So from this point forward, you have to think of it like this. 1/2 times the quantity of log xy. And once you're inside those brackets, you can expand as you did before. 1/2 times the quantity of log x plus log y. The solution to the practice problem. First, we're going to treat this as if it is the quantity of x to the third y, all of that to the half power. Remember, you can break this up as 1/2 out to the left, but it's going to be applied to everything inside. So we have x to the third y remaining inside, which needs to be simplified, and it's going to be 3 log x plus log y inside. The next part of the lesson today is going to be continuing on with this to where you distribute the 1/2 all the way through your final answer here. So next you're going to go 3/2 log x plus 1/2 log y. Try this practice problem and drop it off. Log of the cube root of x to the second, y to the fifth. Solution for the practice problem. Log of the cube root of x squared y to the fifth, that's the same as the 1/3 power of x squared y to the fifth. Bump that out to the left and keep what you have inside. And now expand the inside to be 2 log x plus 5 log y. And then distribute the 1/3 to get 2/3 log x plus 5/3 log y.